I know it's been so long since I've made my last video. I'm so sorry. I know that I could sit here and list all the excuses in the world for why I've been gone for so long, but that would bore you to death, and I don't want to do that anymore because I know I've been gone for so long. So yeah, I'm really sorry, but I'm back now. I have so many plans for the next few months especially, and I'm really excited to get back into this. The reason that I look like absolute crap today and probably sound a little bit crappy is because I'm sick again. I swear, like, I am so prone to sickness and I cannot avoid it. My sister and my mom were sick and I was literally just keeping myself in quarantine, trying not to get the sickness that they had, but clearly I am no match for it. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to get my hair out of my face. For my primer, I want something that's a little bit more light infusing, try and get some glow back into my face. So I'm going to use this L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer. It's really good for a drugstore primer. It's definitely one of my favorites. And I like how it really does bring a nice dewy glow underneath your foundation. It's also really helps to keep your foundation in place, I find, and it doesn't make me oily, and I do have oily skin and acne prone. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to use the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation in the shade Buff Beige. My skin tone has been changing like crazy. One day I'm tan, one day I'm pale, and it's not because I fake tan or anything. I don't. It's just, I don't know. I think it's because I've been bouncing back and forth between sickness and like the weather here has been so all over the place. And I find that now more than ever, my body is really affected by what the weather is like outside. I mean, I don't know how it's been anywhere. Sorry about that, guys. My camera decided to shut off, but what was I talking about? I was saying how I've realized that my body has really been affected by the way that the weather is changing outside. And I don't know if it's anywhere else that's been experiencing the same thing, but here in Canada the weather has been all over the place. Like, one day it'll be sunny, one day it'll be in the positives, like +8 or +6 or +10, and then all of a sudden the next day we're in -10s, -8s, -6. I think it snowed a bit this morning. It makes you think that spring is on its way, and then no, it's just a little bit of a joke for all of us Canadians. Another thing is that the weather tends to like mess with you. You look outside and it's so sunny and the skies are clear and the birds are chirping, and then you walk outside after you're like, oh, I'm gonna wear, you know, just some ripped jeans and a t-shirt. You walk outside and you're freezing. It's -6 degrees. I'm one of those people who loves winter and Christmas and the cold and the snow. I love it all, but it's extended its stay here this year and I just want it to go. I can't deal with it anymore. I need the sun. I need some vitamin D on my skin. I need a tan. I need to be able to just wear a t-shirt and jeans and not catch pneumonia. For my eyebrows, I'm just using this MAC 266 brush and the MAC eyeshadow in charcoal brown. I feel bad because this video is probably just going to be me talking about absolutely nothing, and I don't know if this is going to be boring or not. I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it. I don't know. We'll see. If you guys like this, make sure to thumbs up. That way I know to make more like this, because I've never really done anything like this where I'm just talking and something more casual. I don't know how I feel about this. Let's see. Lately I've been liking to go very bold on my eyebrows for some reason and very like structured. I don't know. But my eyebrows are just so complicated sometimes. Like today, sometimes, I don't know if it's just me, maybe you guys understand this too, but sometimes your eyebrows just seem to work, and then sometimes they just don't. Like they do not want to cooperate. They're like, I'm gonna be who I want to be, and you cannot shape them. You will not change me. One of those. It's a bit animated, but I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say. Yes, I need sun though. Ooh, exciting news. I'm going on vacation. What? I know we haven't known each other for that long, but if you do know me, you know that I never go on vacation anywhere. When I used to dance, I was a competitive dancer for a really long time, for like 11 or 12 years. That was mainly our vacations. Like we didn't really go anywhere. Like, you know how people go to like Cuba or Jamaica or Florida and like, you know, just random vacations with their families. We were never the kind to do that because we went away so much for competitions that those were mainly like our vacations. So I've never been on a boat before, and I'm kind of nervous to see how it's gonna go because I've never been on one, and I know that the main reason I'm afraid is because I've never really learned how to swim. I mean, I did do lessons up to like level, I don't know how it works anywhere else, but here it was up, you have level 1 to 12, I believe, and I only did up to 3. And then I stopped because my reasoning isn't because I'm lazy or because I didn't like it. It was just because I was so busy dancing, and dance was such a big part of my life, where I was there almost every single day, that I didn't even have time to do swimming lessons anymore. I remember our dance lessons, I went to school obviously the entire time I was at dance. I never got homeschooled or anything. So I would go to school, and then right after school at 4:30 I would go to dance every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. And then once the competitive year came closer, we got extra numbers. I spent so much time doing those. Those would cover up our entire Saturday and Sundays. So it was just so stressful that I just never got to have time for anything else. It was dancing or nothing. Also, I watched the Titanic once, and then that was it. It was back in the day when it was divided onto 2 VHS tapes, and I didn't make it to the second tape. That's how bad it was. I was sitting there like, that's as far as it went. I don't really know what I'm going to do for my eyes, but I'm going to start off with like a crease color of some sort. So I'm going to use Wedge by MAC. And I'm just going to blend that all over my crease. Kind of like a transition color. Oh, and for my under eyes, I used the Maybelline Eraser for Dark Circles in Fair. I use that all the time. I love that stuff. It is the best concealer from a drugstore that you will ever find, I promise. Yeah, so I'm going on this cruise, and I'm super excited, and I cannot wait to be in the sun and to have a tan. I plan on pre-filming some stuff before I go. That way I will have content to be uploaded. I want it to come sooner. I'm looking so forward to the summer, to be able to go running outside and go for walks in the binder twine. I'm gonna buy a bike. I plan on buying a proper mountain bike so that we can go bike riding. I'm really excited to be able to walk around and like actually enjoy the weather, you know, and the sun. I want to learn how to rollerblade. I have so much stuff that I plan on doing. Let's see if I actually do any of it. I want to get a penny board and learn how to skateboard. I've been wanting to do that for a long time, and I actually was going to buy one last year, but I didn't end up buying it for some reason. I think I just didn't want to splurge on it. It was probably a decision between Brandy Melville and the penny board. So I went with Brandy Melville, obviously. So my camera cut out again, and I don't know where that cut out, so instead of checking, I'm just going to continue what I was doing. So I don't know where that left off, but I'm going to go with Woodwinked all over my lid. because I want something a little bit golden and shimmery because I look like crap, so. Oh, I absolutely love this color. I think Woodwinked has to be one of my absolute favorite MAC eyeshadows. Oh, I love it. And it's really easy to just wear on its own, which I think is what I'm going to do today. I'm just gonna blend this out on its own. I'm back. Because I'm just so tired and I just don't really feel like doing anything else. I'm going to take more of that wedge color on the same blending brush I was using before, and I'm going to just blend out the crease. Ugh, I love it. Oh, I love this color so much. What else is new? I'm looking at going to beauty school to become a certified makeup artist. It's something I've always wanted to do. It's one of the only things that I actually have a passion for. I've always loved makeup and I've always loved experimenting with makeup, and ever since I can remember, I mean, I've always done my makeup. I've always done other people's. I don't know, it's like, if you like something, why not at least give it a shot, right? I'm just taking wedge underneath my eyes just to smoke this out a little bit. I really want to go to school to actually get my certificate for becoming a makeup artist. That way I can actually go somewhere with it and actually do something that I really, really like. And I'm really excited. I'm just researching. I'm looking at what are my best options, and eventually I'll figure it out. I know I will. Okay, so I'm blabbing a lot and I just realized how long this video is actually going to be. So what I did is I just put some Woodwinked underneath my eyes with this MAC E60 brush, and I just blended it out a little bit. And now what I'm going to do is I kind of just want to leave it like this. I'm going to put some highlighter, and I'm going to use, I think, MAC's Vanilla. So I'm just going to go with that. And then make sure that I blend it into the wedge color. And now I'm also going to add some into the corners of my eyes, just to add some brightness. Okay, and now I think just to add a little bit more brightness into the eye, I'm just going to use this Rimmel London Scandalized Kohl Kajal in 005 Nude. I'm only going to apply a little bit because I find that this eyeliner gives off so much, it's so pigmented and it comes off really easily, so I'm just going to add a little bit because I don't want it to look cakey or fake. So, what's next? I guess we'll do some bronzer. Using my NARS Laguna. I'm just going to add some to my cheekbones. I'm going to go simple with this. Cheekbones. Top of the head and the temples. Just trying to bring some color into my face because obviously I am lacking. Make sure that you get your jawline. Okay. I'm not going to put any liner with this look. I kind of like it kind of how it is. I don't know. I feel like adding liner will make it too sorry. It would make it too dark. So I'm just going to use these Ardell Demi Wispies. If you find that when you apply your eyelashes, they tend to stick out, or they seem to kind of, I want to say tense, but too straight. You roll it around in your fingers just like that, it'll loosen up the band a little bit, or the strip a little bit more, so that it'll form better to your actual eyelid. And I like to use tweezers to apply my eyelashes, because I find that it allows me to get a little bit more precise where I want to put them. Now I'm just going to let it wait until it gets tacky. You guys like my Tinkerbell cup? She's my favorite. She's one of my favorite Disney characters. Oh, can't get enough of her. So I'm just going to apply, look down into a mirror, bring your hand upwards like this, and then place it. And you just use your tweezers to get as close to your lash line as you possibly can, and to hold it down. Alrighty. This is gonna be terrible to edit. Oh my gosh, I talk so much. I literally have spent 12 minutes just putting on false eyelashes. Who am I? Okay. And the last thing I want to do is just add some highlighter to my face and then just some lip product. So I'm going to use this MAC Mineralized Skin Finished in Light Scapade. I'm just going to add that to my cheekbones. And then bring it up and connect it into my brow bone. There we go. And then a little bit on my Cupid's bow. I don't like to put it anywhere else just because I do have oily skin. I think I'm just going to go simple with the lips. I'm going to use this Pixie Tinted Brilliance Balm in the shade Orchid Petal. I'm just going to... It's just a pretty pink color, and this tastes so good. I know that sounds weird, but I love the flavor of this lip balm. And I'm just gonna blend this out a little. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's very different and it's gonna be really long. I'm so sorry, but yeah, so thank you for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all the usual, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!